Yellow guys, it is Fluffysez here and welcome back to another video for you guys today. Today guys, we're going to be doing a mod review for the Oculus Quest. This is a actual product, a physical mod that you can add to your Quest to improve the user experience. This is going to be the first mod review on my channel, so let me know down in the comments if you like how it was formatted and if you would like to see more of these. If you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe if you want to see more. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Today we are going to be going over a company called VR Wave and their product of prescription lenses that you can put into your Oculus Quest, Oculus Rift, and Oculus Rift S. These lenses are two plastic parts for each lens. You have the one plastic part that attaches over the current lens, adding a little bit of space for you then to put on the second plastic part with the actual new lens itself over top as your prescription lens. They're super easy to install and impose no risk into scratching your given lenses. When buying the product, you give them your full prescription for your eyes, and then they make the lenses and then they ship them out to you. They work exactly as your glasses normally would when walking around in real life. These greatly improve clarity for both people who are farsighted and nearsighted. This is a sponsored video. They did send me the product for free, but I will be giving my honest review in today's video. This video is going to be separated into 4 parts: pros and cons, my experience with the mod, how to put the mod on the headset, and should you actually buy. So let's get into some pros. The first pro and obvious pro to the lenses is the ability to see clearer images whilst using your headset. Even if you're nearsighted, you still get a little bit of blurriness when using your headset because of how VR headset lenses work. The lenses in a VR headset use a kind of curved shape to allow you to see all around you instead of on a flat screen. That's why prescription lenses are super helpful even for someone like me who is only nearsighted. The second pro is the ease and accessibility of having lenses that you can just put onto your headset. I used to have to put in contacts anytime I would want to use my headset for extended periods of time if I wanted to get the full clarity. Now all I have to do is go put on my headset and I have that clarity right off the bat. No need to put on contacts and no need to put on glasses, which actually takes us into the third pro. There is absolutely no fear in my mind that I'm gonna scratch my lenses when using this mod. When this mod is on, there's a little bit of space in between the glasses lens and the actual lens for the headset with no way of them scratching. Versus if someone is using glasses, your glasses could still scratch the lenses, leaving a scratch on your headset forever. But those are the pros to this mod. Let's get into some of the cons. The one big con I would like to point out is comfort. When I first attached this mod to my headset, I wasn't using the glasses extender, which led the contact extended area to push up against the bridge of my nose. When using the headset like this, I became very uncomfortable on the bridge of my nose and did not enjoy using it at all. I then thought to take the glasses extender and put it in and see if that helped. After doing that, the pain was significantly reduced to a minor discomfort. Of course, my nose is bigger than most people's noses, and there are people who have bigger noses than me, and this really all depends on the size of your nose. But if your nose is slightly larger, your nose will push up against the plastic and it will be uncomfortable for extended play sessions. I will say though, even though my nose does push up against the plastic, I have done a couple streams whilst using this mod and it tends to fade into the background of my mind. I tend not to notice it after a little bit of use, especially if you are in your VR experience all the way. Of course, there is a way you can mod the mod by taping on something soft to the under part where it pushes up against the bridge of your nose, but this is just if you are really desperate to get the most comfort out of your Quest, or Rift S. Before we get started in the My Experience section, I would just like to say I have not used any other companies of prescription lenses with my Quest, nor have I had this product for very long. I am writing the script for this video after having the prescription lenses for around 2 days. Because I've only had the lenses for about 2 days, I cannot talk about the longevity of the product, just about my experience with the quality and build over the last 2 days, where I have used it in streams, in playing for fun, and in recording for videos. So without further ado, let's get talking about my experience. To start off, I would just like to say I have had an amazing time using this mod. It has been so amazing for me to be able to just go and put on my headset for a stream and not have to worry about putting in contacts. I was able to go and do my stream with pure vision the whole entire time. I normally get very motion sick during Minecraft VR streams, but in this stream I was actually significantly better, probably because the clarity was much higher. Something that a lot of people don't know about VR headsets and what causes a lot of sickness is the actual quality of the headset. A lot of people use Gear VR for the first time and feel very motion sick while using it, and this is because the Gear VR has a lower quality than an HTC Vive, a Rift, or an Oculus Quest. The lower quality, the lower refresh rate of the actual screen on your headset, the sicker you will be. So having a clearer image has actually made me feel a lot better when playing games. But not all of my experience has been great with this mod. I've had it for 2 days and am already experiencing issues with it. The biggest of which is actually the magnets that connect the lens plastic to the plastic holder. These magnets are not that strong and can cause a decent amount of problems. The biggest of which is the fact that when you shift your head really fast in one direction, they kind of shift just a little bit and bump into your nose. For a brief second, it blurs the screen a little bit, causing a little bit of what seems like motion blur, as well as a little bump across your nose. That is something I can get over just fine, but the biggest thing that I've had that is a negative with these is the fact that they're kind of falling apart. The build, the plastic, the lenses themselves are really good and sturdy, but I will say the glue that is used to hold the magnets into the little pod is coming off. This is big because without these magnets, it becomes unusable to use this mod. What happens is the glue is not strong enough to hold in the magnets against the actual magnetic pull. So because the two pieces are removable and connectable through magnets, the one magnet has pulled the other magnet out of its casing. This is fine and all because right now I can still hold onto the magnets and put them back into their casing, but one time I'm gonna take off the lens plastic part and lose one of those tiny magnets, and then I won't be able to use that mod anymore. It'll be completely unusable because I won't be able to attach the two pieces that actually make this work. That is my experience with the mod, so without further ado, let's head into assembly. Adding the mod was actually very simple, but also a little bit scary the first time doing it. To add the mod to your Oculus VR headset, all you have to do is remove the front cushion. You don't have to do this, but I do recommend removing the front cushion. Just pop that sucker off and pushing up the little head straps. Once you have a clear line of sight to your lenses, you can then unbox your new prescription lenses. Take out your new prescription lenses and you should be able to see a little L and a little R on the actual plastic part. Take the left side and the right side and remove both of the lenses. Take the two plastic pieces that are left, the left and the right, and plop them onto place onto your currently existing lenses. Before you do this, don't go all willy-nilly, it isn't a perfect circle. Look at the actual plastic and then look at your lenses to see how they go on. Once you've figured out how they line up, you're then going to want to place them on top and kind of push and wiggle your way on. It will take a little bit more force than you're expecting. Don't worry, as long as you don't slam it in there, you're not going to damage your already existing lenses. Just kind of push them on top. Once they're on top, you can actually take the actual prescription lens and place it on top, connecting the three magnets up together. Once you've added both lenses, you are good to put on the glasses extender onto your cover and then place your cover back onto your headset. Once you've done all that, you are good to use your headset with your new prescription lens mod. Taking them off is actually a little bit more tricky and actually startled me the first time I did it. You're gonna wanna do these steps the exact same way, just in reverse. Take your headset, push up the head straps, remove the facial covering, and then plop off both of your prescription lenses. You're then gonna wanna wiggle the two plastic parts until they kind of pop off. When they pop off, your default lenses will look a bit different, and that is because you've actually removed the rim from the actual lens. To put the rim back on, you're gonna have to look at your plastic modded piece and pull the rim that is default for the Quest or your Rift or your Rift S and plop it out of the actual plastic holder. Once it's plopped out, you can then take the rim, the plastic rim, and place it back on your Quest. That thing just snaps on nice and easy. Don't be startled that it takes off the rim. It's going to do that just because of how it locks into place. That is assembly for you. This mod is super easy to assemble and is a great ease to just put right back on. And you don't even need to take off the plastic extension part every single time. That is the whole point of the magnets, is the fact that you can just slip on your prescription lens whenever you need it. It even comes with a perfectly good carrying case where you can put the lenses when you are not using them. After going over assembly, my experience, and the pros and cons, now it's time to ask that question, should I buy this mod? And my answer is yes. If you are someone who has vision problems, this is an absolute essential. Having this will make your life so much easier when using your VR headset. No longer will you have to stress about maybe scratching your lenses with your glasses. No longer will you be annoyed by your contacts being in your eyes when using your glasses. No longer will you have to set up to actually use your VR headset. Just place this on and forget that you ever had vision problems. They do have some problems, and I will admit that, but I have been speaking to the company about these problems, and they said they are fixing them and working on ways to make their product better. So I would definitely go give them a shot. Their link will be in the description. Go check them out. Go purchase some lenses if you want them and need them. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you on the next one. Thank you for coming. Peace out, everybody. Bye.